I'm Annalie from the Ashland branch of the Pamunkey Regional Library System, and today we're going to be learning how to do yarn-bombed flip-flops. Okay, let's get started. All right, the things that we'll need are a pair of flip-flops. I got mine at the dollar store. You can get any of them that are appealing to you. They don't have to be expensive. A pair of scissors, a yarn needle, any needle with a large eye to it, a crochet hook, and that will depend, the size of crochet hook that you need will depend on the size of yarn. Mine here is a size K. I don't know if you can see that. And then I got some yarn from the dollar store. I chose the chenille because it's pretty, it matched well enough, and it's very nice and soft. You can get any kind of fancy yarn or anything that you'd like. The flip-flops are so inexpensive that you can experiment, see what you like the best. So I just took the wrapping off of this, and I went ahead and I just rolled my yarn so that it was a nice ball so that I could crochet easily. So if you know how to crochet, this will be easy peasy for you. And again, this is what it's gonna look like when we're done. All right, so we're gonna start with a flip-flop and some yarn and our hook. All right, so I'm going to leave a tail that's a good length because we're going to need to do something with that tail later. And I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers here and then pull the loop through and pull it tight. Okay, now you don't want it really tight up against your crochet hook. You want it a little loose. Now you can do this whichever way feels comfortable for you. I learned to do it like this so that the yarn is like this, and that just helps me to control the tension as it goes through. Okay, I've got it like this. Then I'm going to start. For me, because I'm right-handed, I start on the right side. If you're left-handed, you'll want to start on the left, if you'd like, whatever works for you. Okay, I put my needle, my crochet hook, on the inside and grab a loop. So there's 2 loops on my hook, and then I'm going to grab another loop and pull it through both loops that we're on, leaving 1 loop still on my hook, and then I'm going to repeat that. Go through 2. Okay, so I have 2 stitches on, and I'm going to push that down to the very bottom here, and still not tight. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I have 1 loop on here, go through, pick up another loop, so there's 2, and then grab a loop and pull through both loops, leaving 1 loop. Okay, and we just keep going. Grab a loop, pull it through, pull it down to the edge. Now you don't want these really loose and you don't want them really tight, just kind of a happy medium. And you can just tighten it up every few stitches. And if it twists a little bit, that's okay for now. Once you get the hang of it, it goes a bit faster. If you need to stop and make a big loop so that you can scoot it, and that way your loop doesn't disappear on you, that's always a good plan. Okay, it might get a little fiddly as you start getting up to the toe place here. Just keep going to the inside to pick up your loop. Okay, I'm going to keep crocheting right up until I can't fit any more stitches on this side. Okay, then I'm going to make my loop big. I'm going to make sure that I don't have any weirdo loops. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm going to change this so that the outer bit is going down, and just push it all toward the outside, just like that. See? Just like on these, and pushing the outer loop so that it's not up against my foot here. I want to do all of this before I do my turn here. Okay, so I've got it all adjusted. stick my hook back in the loop, pull it tight, then easy peasy, I'm just gonna see, here's the middle part. I think it needs one more loop right there. Okay, so I did that one on this side, and now I'm going to just go to the other side of this and do my next loops. Okay, see there? I'm just going to push it down close to the toe, and I'm going to start going up this side. Making sure that everything's straight and nothing got looped or twisted here. Okay, when I get down to the edge, I flipped it over just to make it a little easier on me as a right-hander. Just getting it as close as I can. Now let's see, one more. All right. I'm just scooching it around that flap there. As straight as it can be. All right, looks good. Looks like I want it to. So I'm gonna take my scissors. I still have my big loop here. I'm gonna take my scissors and cut right here. And I'm gonna pull that loop all the way through. Okay, and then I'm going to tie it off. And I'm going to use a surgical knot so it loops through twice, and then pull it tight and do another surgical knot so it goes through twice, pull it tight. Perfect. All right, and just for good measure, I'm going to go back over here and do a surgical knot here. It probably doesn't really need it, but you don't want that coming loose on you at the beach. Okay. All right. So now, what do we do with these tails? Well, that's where our needle comes in. Let's see, let's get a nice clean edge on this. All right, I'm just string it on there. And then I'm going to run the needle up under my crochet. As far as it'll go. Pull it through and then clip it off. All right. And then repeat on the other side. Careful you don't clip your crochet. All right. So I'm ready for the beach. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that you enjoy making your own yarn bombed flip-flops.